Hello there. Welcome to another episode of TonyCouldveBeen Hot Stuff. As promised, we're gonna do 2-in-1 kind of thing. So we've got Tostito's Habanero hot salsa. It's chunky as well. I've had it before. It was just a long time ago, and I barely remember it. But on the other contender is Fronteras Chipotle salsa. This doesn't really seem to have that much anything too crazy in it besides garlic, tomatoes of course, and a lot of chili peppers. Now I've had this one on a fairly regular basis because it's surprisingly up there in terms of spiciness. Now if I was a betting man, which I am, I would put my money on this one right here. But this one may surprise me, but there's just something about this one. It's very liquidy, a lot of flavor. I think this one is just going to be like uncomfortable rather than spicy, but we'll see. So I wish there was a way to cleanse my palate after I tried one, but we're just going to have to work with what we're working here with. I have a soy milk, not because it's too spicy for me. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. To alleviate the spiciness, so I'm ready to try the other salsa. So I don't know which one to try first, but I'm going with the habanero because, like I said, I'm somewhat familiar with the Fronteras. All right, here we go. This is the sound of habanero opening. And we've got Tostito scoop chips. So I know it might seem like we're favoring Tostitos, but like honestly, these scoop chips are like the greatest thing ever. Okay, so here goes the habanero. Here we go. Now, I don't have too much of this filming with me eating, but because this isn't mukbanging. If you don't know what mukbang or mukbanging is, you gotta look it up. It is so disturbing. MUKBANG. Usually it's somewhat obese people, but there are really skinny people doing it too. It's binge eating on YouTube on camera. And it gets to the point where there's people who are so obese who are eating this, gorging and binging on his food, whatever the food may be. I've seen like at least 3 plates full of like spicy pasta, and they're just ingesting all of it. And it's not about a speed thing; it's about finishing all the food, and it's disturbing because you can tell some of them aren't healthy. Some of them are wheezing as they're eating. And that doesn't make the skinny people who are doing this, that doesn't make them right either. Because it sort of makes you wonder if they have some binge eating disorder that should not be taken lightly in front of a YouTube audience. I think it's unhealthy. I think it's, again, disturbing. But that's YouTube. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I hope I don't get demonetized because do you really think I'm making that much money from this? It's almost like I'm eating this for fun now. It's actually pretty good. In terms of flavor, it's pretty good. So that was Tostitos Habanero Hot. And if you're wondering, the ingredients do say there's habanero in there. So I believe it. Let's put that aside for now. So it's decently hot. It's got some flavor. If there was nothing else to choose from, Let's say this is Super Bowl Sunday again and all the chips and salsa are gone. There's one habanero hot one left. I mean, I would buy it. But would I go out of my way to buy it? I don't know. That's debatable. So I'm just going to cleanse my palate with some soy milk right now. Just bear with me. It's amazing because the spiciness, the heat almost goes away instantly. I guess that's the power of milk. It does the body good. So now we're moving on to the reigning champion of, as far as I know, of salsas I've tried. At least the mainstream ones you find in the supermarket. Are there spicier ones out there? Of course. So Fronteras Chipotle salsa. You can tell it's hot because it tells you it's hot right there. I wish I could show it to you without spelling it, but it's very liquidy. It's not chunky like the habanero one. Very liquidy. Wow, this is like, I don't remember it this liquidy, but I'm sure it is. This is surprisingly close. I mean, it's not going to be a tie, but this is surprisingly a close battle here. So I feel more heat with the Frontera salsa. It doesn't have as much flavor though. It's like I said, very liquidy. I mean, it tastes good, but I think the Tostito's Habanero hot salsa tastes better, but not as much heat. My tongue is feeling it right now with this Fronteras, and when have you heard me say that about anything spicy we've tried on Tony Could Have Been Hot stuff so far? Like, it's not like excruciating, but I feel it. Let me just make sure here. This is just a video of me eating, apparently, on Tony Could Have Been. It's the Fronteras is there's definitely a delayed reaction to it, because I notice this is something I've noticed about salsa in general. The faster and more you eat, the less likely you are to notice the heat, because once you stop eating is when the heat comes. This is especially true of Fronteras. Not so much with the Tostitos. You have to keep in mind Tostitos is like pretty. I wouldn't be surprised if they were the best selling, at least American salsa product. Everyone loves the chips, as you can see me having the Scoops chips. But final verdict, I give it to, in terms of heat, I give it to Fronteras. In terms of flavor, I give it to Tostitos Habanero Hot. Like, I wish you guys could see how liquidy this is. It's crazy, man. It's like a soup practically. Oh guys, I'm gonna eat some salsa now. I'm not gonna mukbang and like eat this entire bag of chips and all the salsa, because I don't wanna endorse that. I don't wanna condone it. I don't want anything to do with it. I mean, do I preview some videos of it even at times? Yes, but that's only because I just can't believe it sometimes. I mean, it almost makes you wonder how some of it is legal. It's like you're doing harm to yourself intentionally by binging like that. But I don't know. To each their own. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.